Cause I'm back, y'all, and I'm ready to go. Nobody likes it, it's still the name of the show. Yeah. The podcast that is writing history now, on the top of the charts and everyone talks about. Right. I know that the players might not be the same, but sarcastic humor is still the name of the game. You know who they are and who I'm talking about. You know what I mean, so you better shout out now. Nobody likes onions up in your hizzy. Nobody likes onions, learn it to like. It ain't easy. Nobody likes onions, still in your motherfucking hizzy. Nobody likes onions, just by the name, the girls get busy. They started a tour, and now they're more than 5. They got bigger and better, coming at you live, bashing everybody just to get in the mood. Still talking about TV and food, and if a good old name calling is what you need, tune in for the bad podcast of the week. At Nobody Likes Onions up in your hizzy. Nobody likes onions, learn it to like. It ain't easy. Nobody likes onions, still in your motherfucking hizzy. Nobody likes onions, just by the name, the girls get busy. You heard it. Come on. Just by the name, the girls get busy. This ain't entirely true though. Leave it to Patrick.
Pardon me. My bad. Oh, God. Welcome. Happy midnight. Good God. Thank you for joining us so late on a, I know you have a lot of choices when it comes to your late night Saturday entertainment, as it were. Thanks so much for picking to be here. Look, this is not the kind of show I want to do. People seem to be into this. And so if we're going to do it, we want to deep dive it. Now, we started to dip into this the other day. I had to run out. I had to meet a guy installing a garage door opener. I'm a property owner. And all this comes down in days. He wants to do it. I do kind of want to do it, but I don't really want to do it. Do you know what I mean? You don't. It's not one of those things you kind of. It's not one of those things you like have to fucking do. You know what I mean? You don't really have to fucking do something just because it's laid before you. And I do want to say that. I do want to say. Remember when he said he'll always move back to LA? Denny scared him off. Josh Denny scared me off. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to deal with everybody tonight. Welcome to the show, everybody. It's late night. Thank you for joining us. I know if you're a comic and you're watching, thank you so much, because I know you have so much to do and you really have a lot of Zoom shows you could be at. But thank you for being here. Really means a lot. So basically what I'd like to talk about tonight, and pardon me, this is going to be a rambly one because I am a little bit high. I am a little bit fatigued. Pardon my haggard appearance. I've been trying to build out as much of this new studio as I can before I move in. It involves a lot of cross cuts and nails and wood screws and a lot of caulking guns and paint tape and spending time to get to know. You ever, when people at your lows know who you are, now you know you got a big problem, right? Now you know you got a big issue. So it's fine. Isn't he always just a little bit high? Patrick, show us your college degree. I swear to God, sir. I will fucking dig through the earth to get to that fucking liberal ass hole near the ocean you call a city in Melbourne. Home improvement talk is the new poker talk. Oh, get ready for my new woodworking channel on your YouTube. We always thought that the way I would lose my feet is because of the diabetes. No, turns out I don't know how to operate a circular saw. We're going to do a little bit of a deep dive tonight. So I hope you like inside baseball. And I hope you're ready to play along and learn some new characters. And I don't know how this is going to go. There's a lot of nuts here in Vegas. And I know that a lot of people who will watch this, and maybe not tonight, I get it, it's late. But it'll be on YouTube or whatever. And, when comics see this, they might think when we get to them that it's an attack. And it is. No, but you gotta take everything with a little bit of stride here. So what we're gonna do is talk a little bit about Las Vegas comedy. Who lives here? What's going on? Because you guys need a little bit caught up. I hope Kathleen's happy with her new man. Oh yeah, it's Rick's night tonight, so he's gonna be hanging with her. Holy shit! I went to Essence, which I hadn't been to in a while, and I got this. I'm smoking lemon meringue tonight. I hope that's fine with Twitch's regulations. Who knows anymore? What with all the trans and whatnot. Okay, so basically what I'd like to do is bury that window and never see that again. Terrifying for a man. Okay, so what we're gonna do is pop open Google. That's what I call a browser. I'm like a grandparent. We're gonna go into whatever. I have bookmarked the Vegas studio. Don't worry about this. It's not because I was making fun of this place at all. Are they doing a show with Ty Rivera yet? I gotta know. Their pinned post is like a picture of a toilet. Can I get this up for you? What is Moody saying? Our admin Moody guy. This guy lives in New Zealand. He's great. If your smoke cloud comes out looking like a Confederate flag, then you're going to be banned. So careful. I love how Simply Sarah is recommended for you. I watch all her stuff. Like a lot of times she does cook like super unhealthy shit, but every once in a while she comes out with a banging casserole. You don't even fucking know. Browser. Let's pop this up. Now this is going to be my personal Facebook, so please don't judge. How do I get that? Okay, perfect. This place is the Vegas studio where Ty Rivera was doing a show. You go to their page, it's like the first thing they're showing off is the toilet. It's like pretty dope stuff, guys. Show that toilet. Show that toilet. Yeah. So that's what's going on. Anyway, there's a group called, how do you get to groups? I got a group here. Las Vegas comedians. And this is where we're going to start tonight. Now we got another comic who's changed the Steve McAnally's a local comic. I run some shows here. We're going to get to him. So don't worry. He changed the image to the group to the Real Comedians of Las Vegas. Real drama, kind of funny. So that's what we're dealing with here. And this is a private group. I don't know what the rules are. Are the rules that I'm not allowed to do this? Let's check the rules. He put the Google Play Store on there. Yeah, I don't know. I want to see if the rules say I can do this. Don't post too often. I love that the rule number 4 on here is don't post too often. Your weekly mic doesn't need to be posted more than once, maybe twice. These motherfuckers post their shit every week. Every week. Hottest shows in town. And can I please run a, and I don't mean this in a racist way. We'll get to everything. Shit posting is okay as long as it doesn't violate the other rules. Don't ask for stage time unprompted unless you're emotionally ready to get shit on. Who runs this group? That's important to know. I don't know. Comedy flyers, man. Look at this stuff. Has Patrick abandoned Kool-Aid? I think he's dead. I invited Kool-Aid to come over and see the construction of the new place. And he's like, I don't know. He doesn't have a car. You know, like it is difficult when your friend doesn't have a car. So I guess what blew this all up, and I really can't breathe here. Oh, Kool-Aid's there. Sweet. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. You know what you need to find Kool-Aid's like a used UPS truck. Didn't Jake Lloyd also not have a car? Yeah. Jake's brother gave him a Jeep. You can't cover Kool-Aid's user, Patrick? What does that mean? What does that mean? Uber, probably. Okay. We're going to talk so much mad shit. I should have taken Zyrtec. Do you think they're going to talk about dumb lady comics? I actually don't know too many women comics in Vegas. So let's see. Randall Thompson. Randall Thompson came on a show. He's a black man. Randall Thompson came on a show right before I went to Australia, I think. One of the last shows. We put it up. It was great. He came late. I think we had done a show for hours and hours and hours. He came late. Did the last leg of it. So, by the way, and listen, I'd like to start a class. I'm really having trouble with this weed. And it could be Corona. And I could have been poisoned in preparation for tonight. Black people, I don't say you can't say that like, but this is what I mean. I think Daddy's high. I'm so fucking high. You don't even know, son. We've just been on it all day, packing, organizing, zip tying cables, doing math, laying out, studs, measuring things, cutting, picking up lumber, going to visit a CNC router guy to see if we can cut something out. Wait till you see this place. Everything new, top to bottom. You take everything in this room and throw it away. He called me son. I never knew I had a father. Fuck yeah. Learn things when you hang out with me, okay? That's what you do. By the way, subscribe Stick around with us. If you're new here, hang. Get rid of the ads. It's worth the $4.99 just to not have to deal with the ads tonight. We're going to be going for hours. And believe it or not, I have to meet 3 Guatemalan cleaning women at my new house at 8 a.m. So I got to be up at 7. And I'm still up with you people doing a late show. I was up tonight zipping. I've been to Lowe's far too many times to even talk to you people about. Okay? But we're going to do it. And we're probably going to try to do a show tomorrow too. But tonight we're going to focus on Vegas comedy and go over some of these disasters. We get it. You have no life. Okay. Finally. I got movers coming Monday. This got real very quickly. And I bet the studs in this new place are so far apart. I do them 16 apart, 16 inches apart on end. A lot of people do it on center, not me. Okay, can we please go? He's high and reading the chat again. Fuck you people. You do this to me, and you know what you do. You know, do you want to be friends or do you not want to be friends? Randall Thompson. Here's my impression of him. I've met him out at shows a couple times. He asked to be on the show. We got him in here on the show. Nice guy. I had no problem with him. I've never seen him do comedy. Can't comment on his comedy. A lot of people think he's bitch made. Could I be dying? I don't think there are any studs in the new house right now, but in a couple of months, one will move in. What the fuck are you talking about, man? If you're calling me a stud, I move in Monday. I'm moving in like 36 hours. This clock is on. Nothing is packed. Do you understand? I was supposed to say weeks. Come on. Are the movers HOA approved? Get the fuck out of town with this stuff. It's like you're working for Tom Baum. So Randall Thompson comes on the group here and posts about this comic named Tom Baum. If you've heard about Tom Baum, apparently Tom Baum likes to do this psychedelic show where he everybody at the show goes up and does comedy on psychedelics. People get naked. It's crazy. There was a show like this in New York at the Creek and the Cave, which just closed down, you know. But Tom Baum apparently punched Ty Rivera, who you all know, in the face about a couple months ago, I guess, now. And then Ty Rivera threw a fag fit, you know, like a real fucking tantrum. And unfriended Tom Baum IRL in real life. That sounds crazy, and it probably smells like patchouli. Moody, go make a new YouTube video about why you aren't white. Come on. I'm not going to read the comments if they're not good, you know, guys. Stay on Tropicana, Nellis area, I would say. I don't even know if Nellis goes to Tropicana. Okay, listen, everybody. Let's fucking focus her. Now I'm getting emails. Come on. If you do have any tips about the Las Vegas comedy scene you want me to get to tonight in my high and rambling way, secrets at nobodylikesonions.com. We'll be here all night. We'll be here all fright. We'll be doing anything you want us to do. Just send in money, like, sub, and leave a comment. God, I hate this world. Isn't Ty just Dan Nine and Standing? Dan Tynan. So I guess Randall posted this long thing about calling out Tom Baum, saying he was a racist, and Tom threw a chair at him and stuff. I've done a couple shows with Tom Baum. I don't really know Tom Baum. I don't remember Tom Baum's comedy. I assume he was good. Most of the people on the shows are pretty good around here. I don't really pay attention. Don't take it personal, but I'm not really, unless you're eating absolute dog shit, I don't make a note of it, right? Sorry, Tyler Jolly. And now you're like, whoa, did Tyler Jolly eat dog shit? Or was he saying that he didn't watch Tyler Jolly's set because Tyler was good? The point is, this is going to get a little ugly. And look, it's going to be very easy at the end of this for a lot of comics to just not like me. And I know a lot of redneck, uneducated, hick, monosyllabic dopes in this community would love to drive on over and pummel me. And guess what? Do it. What else could go wrong? Just do it. You work all your stupid aggression out with your dumb fists on my face. That'll be great. You can explain to your family how you bought me another house because you can't control your emotions because your father hit you. And then we'll all move along. And if you wonder who I'm talking to specifically, no one. It's an amalgamation of like men that I've put together. And I don't have anything really bad to say about any women in this community. I don't really know. No women in the Las Vegas community that I know of have gotten like a bad rap, as it were. But you let me know. And we're going to be going over the polls. If you'd like to vote on some random members of the community, I threw out on the Instagram story a poll. Also on our Facebook story, I believe. A poll. You let us know. I put them up. Alex Ansel, I put them up. Guys you know, guys you don't know. These are for comics mostly to answer. But if you're a comic and you're watching, follow us on Instagram, NL Onions. It's a very stupid name. NL Onions. And answer the poll on Instagram. We'll be going through it. I'd like to know what you think of Tom Baum. Okay? Ty Rivera is Latino, but grew up with white people, so he gets his burritos from Walmart. Right. Yeah. The savings. You can smell them on every aisle. So Randall posts all this shit about calling Tom out about this gig. I can't read you Randall's original post because it's since been deleted. No one seems to have hide nor hair of it. So we jump over to Tom Baum's response. I don't know how this works. I'm new at scandals. Let's jump into it. Randall Thompson has slandered and downright lied about me in this group 3 times now. Randall has talked shit about me on stage at his mic a few days ago, and it wasn't even there, which if you have been in comedy long enough, you would. That's absolutely bitch-made behavior. Capitalized bitch made, okay? Capitalize bitch made. This guy types, and look, I don't know Tom Baum. You type like a complete psychopath. I imagine when they finally went through of all of Ted Kaczynski's typewriters under his fucking bomb-laden bed, all the letters look similar to this fucking tirade. Jesus Christ. I've never seen someone use more exclamation points. Bitch, man. Like, first of all, I don't know how old Tom Baum is. I assume from him calling people bitch made and the way he just calls people out and shit, he's in his early 20s. Let me tell you, from a 41, a.k.a. the ghost of Christmas goddamn future, I only use this kind of language when I'm joking around ironically. You know what I'm saying? I go, I'm not biting, guys. Eat my asshole. I don't go around. I really don't fucking go around using that kind of language unless I'm just making fun of people. I don't say things like hype or litty. I do think that's funny though. But this is funny to say bitch made. It really is. I like it. I saw him last night at a show and I had no idea he was there. Exclamation point. Like, that's not an exclamation point sentence. Okay. He said, "What's up?" to me as if it was all good. Also, quotes. You use a lot of quotes where you don't really need quotes. As if it was all good, was fine. ... misusing ellipses, and again, Tom, I don't want to be a nitpicker here. And that was not a racial slur, Randall. I don't want to get mail on this, okay? I'm on everybody's side. Read the post is cool cat. Read the cat is cool post. I walked past him without acknowledgement. I mean, look at count. Can somebody do sort of a ding every time he uses an exclamation point? Let's go back. And I'm sorry for the scratchy voice, guys. Very unprofessional of me to go through that with you. Randall Thompson has lied about me 3 times now.
Oh no.
1. Bitch made behavior.
Oh no.
I walked past him without acknowledgement.
Oh no.
He had no idea I was there.
Oh no.
Later on, I was on back smoking with my girl, and parentheses, another person was back there. Semicolon, I'd never seen before. Is your keyboard broken, bro? I don't know what's happening. I think you have one of those keybot viruses. This is crazy behavior, man. I'd be worried. Like, if I was your chick looking over your shoulder while you typed this, I'd be worried you were having a stroke. Why are you using semicolons? It's always people who, like, I know how to use a semicolon, and I rarely use a semicolon. But it's like people who don't know what words mean, and then they, like, get them wrong / use them wrong. He needs PC pit stop. Yeah. Like, and again, I did a show with Tom about him. I think we chit-chatted. I think he's a nice guy. I have nothing to say against him. It's funny to read this interaction. As a stranger, as an outsiderman, looking inside. I'm letting you know this looks crazy to read. This looks like you're having an absolute episode. I then proceeded to call him a bitch / pussy / hoe. I mean, which one is it? Really? Which one is it? All 3? Because that's borderline autistic. If you can't just, hey, bitch, pussy, hoe. Hasn't Patrick been having an episode the past 9 months? Get over it, okay? It's called COVID. Get over it. Don't you hate it when you go to hit submit on a short post, you accidentally trigger the macro, which automatically types out a cringy post? Yeah. What the fuck, man? Bitch, pussy, hoe. If you called me that across the room, I might die from the chuckles. He scurried back. Admittedly, all slurs, none of them racial. Right to his face for his actions. At his mic in his past lives, I guess Randall runs an open mic. I think Tom runs shows too. Again, I think he runs a psychedelic show. So Tom's real hippie-ish. Should we get an idea of like who Tom is? I think he's a little hippie-ish. No, maybe not. Maybe hipster-ish. I don't know, maybe hippie-ish. Is that an NLO hat? This guy, oh my God, are those Patrick Ewings? I can't tell. It's a little meth chic. I agree, borderline autistic. No, come on. We're not qualified to make that. Here's a picture with a girl, and he lists a bunch of dates. Okay. Here's a photo of him. I can't find. I guess it's just general kind of like blue collar. I don't know, but some of them his hair's like on point. You know what I mean? Really manicured and styled right. But most of them, it looks a little like he's in like workman's wear. A lot of Carhartt / Dickies vibe going on. And he's got the beard of a guy who, buys his tiki torches at Costco. But, whatever. Let's not judge. So back to this post, it's very important. And we gotta get to it. I can't believe it's gotten this far down, because this was the hot shit for days over on the Vegas Comedy Group. You should have seen the boys. When it says roast, does it mean comedy roast, or is it saying that roast will be served at that gig? Yeah, it's a Sunday brunch for some church ladies. He scurried back to his caretaker and tells him, I don't know what. Later in the show, as I'm talking to the headliner, he comes up to me to say he wants to apologize for his bitch-made behavior. He says that. He says, I'd like to apologize for my bitch-made behavior. I don't want to call anyone a liar, okay, in this situation. I don't know what's going on. But this is like, dude, you're telling this story like a high school kid who's never been in a fight got in a almost fight with another high school kid who's never been in a fight. This is insane. Okay? You can't go, then he came up to me and told me he's sorry, and wait till you see how crazy it gets. And again, this isn't a judgment on the man or anything, but it's like, you need to know how this comes across to other people. The optics on it ain't good. It's not looking great. I asked him if it was just another BS show you're doing in front of people, and then you're going to go cry wolf on the internet again, ! Again,
Oh, no.
He said, no, I want to squash it for good. And with his eyes welling up, he said, sorry. I felt disingenuous, and sure enough, I was right about him lying yet again. So listen, again, we're dealing with a guy who's using an exclamation point when he shouldn't.
Oh, no.
So we got to keep this in mind the entire time. This isn't the first time he said someone used a racial slur against him. He does it for attention so he can play the victim and have the court of public opinion. Look, I know guys who do this. So I do think it's real. I do think there are black people out there, and the media has largely contributed to this narrative in America especially, where if I'm a black man and anything bad happens to me, I just think it's because I'm black. Bad service at a restaurant, because I'm black. Someone almost hits me with their car backing out because they didn't see me at the grocery store with my cart, black. Someone bumps into me on the street because I'm black. Like, it just like, guess what? Everyone's mean to everyone. Everyone's rude to everyone. Get the fuck over it. Life's not easy. Not all the baby turtles make it to the ocean. Learn to swim. And that's not a black joke. I don't want to get mail on that, okay? Real stuff. The crazy shit. What is he saying here? I gotta pour myself a little more Jim Beam. Patrick's been doing this black bit since 2012. What are you talking about? What black bit? I'd like to know what you're talking about a little bit, actually, because that upsets me. The crazy shit is he talks about most of you behind your backs. I used to hear it all the time at Noreen's, and yet all y'all still fuck with this glorified open micer that can't do shit for you but will lie about you behind your back for a laugh. Be careful. You could be lied about next. What I'm gonna say next is very this is gonna piss a lot of them off if the comics are watching. Like, I don't know, Tom Bomb. I don't know how much these guys work. Look, he had some dates posted up there on his website, like a little mini tour thing. And whatever it is. Most of these guys ain't making a living from comedy, and they're all the ones fighting over it. All these guys have day jobs, you know. And what's funny is, like, if they do see this, they'll all watch me and go like, we don't even know this guy. Patrick Melton, like, who even knows this guy? Nobody's heard of this guy. I don't see him out at Noreen's. It's like, yeah, you don't. You know what I mean? I don't know what most of these shows are, and actually I would like to go to some of these mics and work out stuff. I would like to do open mics that are good, that have an audience. Obviously not now, what with COVID, but prior to this, the people still like posting about their fucking dive bar open mics and shit. It's like, get a grip, man. The world is weeping. Who doesn't know you, Patrick? You serve with the troops. Come on, get out of town with that stuff. But all these open mics and stuff that are back trying to get people out, you're all out of your minds. All these comedy clubs that are open again, and I have good friends, doing these shows. Bless their little hearts. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know how bad I need $25. I don't know how bad I need $50. God knows these guys don't pay enough. They don't pay right. I don't know what the deals are. All these motherfuckers walk around shady as fuck. All these Vegas comics suck the dick of the most crooked motherfuckers. Wait till we get into it. Wait till you see. Wait till you see. And I know people say they like people. People say they like people who can help them. I know of comics who have been asked by other comics to use them as excuses for things they've done, horrible things, so they don't get in trouble. And those comics still defend them and stick up for them because they work for them and they do shows for them. This is twisted, sick shit. And you got to get over it. Can you please say, hi, I'm Patrick and I'm a high guy? Yeah. Hi, I'm Patrick and I'm a high guy. Hi, I'm Patrick and I'm a high guy. Yeah, that is one of my... Whoa, what the fuck is happening? That is an effect, and when I'm affected, the echo really slows you down. You know those goggles you can get that you put on and you try to walk around and it makes you feel like you're drunk? That's what this does. That's what this does. Butch Bradley? Oh, yeah, you don't even know about this guy. We're gonna listen to this guy. He sounds drunk as fuck. It's because of the audio effect. It's making me slur. I'm just a little high. It's legal. I have a prescription. That's a lie. I don't need one. This is Nevada. I know my right. Right. I don't know my rights from my wrong. Guys, I'm sorry about that. That was a little thing we do with Rusty in the booth just to test the mic cords. Butch never paid Patrick Brack, I heard. 100% true. So for all the people sticking up for Butch Bradley, and look, Butch and I met and we squashed this beef we had. Should we start with Butch Bradley? I don't know who we start with here. But let's dive into it, huh? Let's dive into it. Does he know about the echo or is it on purpose? What a fucking dork. Rusty is, let's start with the Bush. Okay, here, let's go to I said, who's really the bitch? This is the first poll question, okay? Who's really the bitch, Randall Thompson or Tom Baum? I'm throwing out votes that aren't from comedians in the area. And it's 100%, even without the votes, 100% Tom Baum. Tom Baum is the bitch. So, I guess community had spoken. I don't know either one of these guys enough to make the call, but I go to the community for these answers. I want to know who to trust. I've had Randall on my show. I haven't had Tom on my show. I've done I've done shows with Tom. I've never done a show with Randall. Is he an open micer? I don't know. Is he not funny? I don't know. Is Tom Baum funny? I don't know. Some people I do respect are on this saying he's the bitch. So what do I do? And I keep all these anonymous, by the way. You tell me something on this stuff, I keep it anonymous. I come on here, I talk about it, I'll read stuff, but I don't leak until it's a bathroom break, Who's really the bitch? Tom Baum. Really, really, really definitive on that, 100%. Patrick's opening at the Looney Bin in Tulsa next week. What are you talking about, you monk? Do you guys understand how little? It's so cringe to watch you guys fight about Noreen's, whatever the fuck that is. I don't even know what that is. But it's like, you guys are fighting about open mics. I just got back from headlining for a month. It was, I didn't make one social media post about it, I don't think. Not one. Headlining. I don't care. Anyone see the spider on the foam behind him? I'm not falling for any of these old tricks. And this is not even foam. Everything's been torn down. This is all green screen, and these lights are CGO'd, which is a new version of CGQ, which is an older version of CGI. This one's a little telling. This one is a little telling, okay? Do we like Ty Rivera? 7% yes on this. A lot of votes. A lot of votes on this one. 93% no. 7% yes. 93% no. Pretty definitive. People do not like Ty Rivera. Let me go to the full list of votes here. Yeah, the people who don't like him, I respect these people. And I don't know a lot of female Vegas comics. But this Bree, do people know this Bree chick? She votes. She's been voting on a lot of. I'm not saying what she votes on anything, but she votes on it. And I don't know a lot of women. Jocelyn, I know, a Sharp who's been on this show several times. Love Jocelyn. She doesn't vote on any of these things. She stays real political. A lot of these People stay real, center of the road. I'm not interested in it. What I'm interested here tonight is truth, real talk, and getting to the bottom of the crooks, criminals, schemes, and scandals of the Las Vegas comedy scene.
Hot shit!
Then we can go to Butch Bradley. Let's see here. So, again, for Ty Rivera, we have 93% no. People don't like this guy. They see through the phony, fake, gay, garbage shit. Okay, does anybody see the green screen spider behind him? Come on, get real with this. My grandfather just died when I was a child. Butch Bradley. Do we like Butch Bradley? Community says 40% yes, 60% no. Now, here's what I find interesting about this. He's one of these guys who runs a show in town and does have a little bit of power to give people spots. And let's see what comics say. Comics seem to say yes. Let's see if there were any comics. Brave Comics. No, it's just, I think, mostly listeners of this show who don't like Butch Bradley, which makes sense. This guy can give you spots at a club and as a residency at a club in Vegas. So all these guys want to suck this guy's dick. Now, look, I've had a lot of problems with Butch Bradley. I headlined a week, rough outline of it, and this is 100% true. I headlined a week, and I'll be 100% honest about this because I've talked to him about it. He knows about it. This is real stuff. I headlined a week at his club. He didn't pay me for it. He lied about me, tried to smear things about me on the internet. I posted video that proved those things that he said weren't true. He said I was drunk on stage and couldn't even talk. I had videos of all the sets, drinking water. Everything was fucking real, okay? Everything was legit on the up and up. He made death threats against me. He said he was outside my house one night at like 3 a.m. Scary shit, man. Like really scary shit. And never paid me. And had his partner involved in Atlantic City in his comedy club doing all this stuff. So it was crazy. He moved to Vegas before I moved to Vegas. I moved to Vegas. He's working at LA Comedy Club, which is one of the only clubs in Vegas that I would headline at the time. I've headlined sorry. I've headlined Los I keep saying that Los. I have headlined LA Comedy Club in Vegas since 2007. No, sorry, 2008. And since it was in Cabo Wabo, above Planet Hollywood, and then to downtown, and then back to Cabo, and then back to downtown, and then Bally's, and then, all over the goddamn place with this stuff. Patrick sounds really weak when talking about Butch. Is Butch bullying our boy? No. But time heals wounds. This was 2015 when this happened. I'm clearly not going to get my money. He's clearly not going to pay me. Nobody seems to give a fuck in this business about how people treat comics. We also found other comics who hadn't been paid by this guy and his partner. And it's not all Butch's fault. His partner was a crooked piece of shit, Fuck, Butch was 5 years ago? That's insane. Yeah. So, he lied and said I missed radio because I was too drunk and high to do it. I have all the texts. I posted the screenshots on a website, butchbetterhavemymoney.com. I had all these websites. I had 9 domains. bitchbradley.com. I had all these domains. Big gag. We made a lot. We made Melton Bradley shirts with the Milton Bradley logo. Sold them. Made good money. But never got it. Never got it from him. Never really got an apology fully. I don't think he really grips what he did. The lies he told, no responsibility really. And so we met, I think, in 2018. Had a coffee and talked, and he wanted me to take down the websites with him, giving me death threats and shit. He's like, I'm losing work. You got to take this stuff down. And then he tried this. I'm going to get a lawyer shit. And I was like, nothing up there is fake. You did threaten me. You did not pay me. Those are all real, messages. Also, what are you going to come take from me? Go ahead. Just please. What good show content this would make? I swear to God, this would be fucking hilarious. Please. And then he came around, and we came to a deal. And the deal was, this is a straight up deal, 100% real, the deal I made with him. I'll take down all the websites, which I did. They still exist. I can have them spun back up in minutes. And he would get me the same amount of work that I lost from him from clubs in Vegas that I don't normally work. Certain clubs. Brad Garrett, I think. Laugh Factory, maybe. I don't know what clubs. He's like, I'll get you into a couple clubs. I'll get you some weeks of work. And you'll make the money back. And you'll get money that you would have never got, and that's how I'll make it up to you. And I was like, cool. And he's like, we'll be cool. We live in the same city. Let's just be cool. Let's positive. Let's go forward. He had seemed to be clean. He wasn't, when I knew him, he was, doing everything under the goddamn sun, it seemed like. So I don't know. I thought we were all good. Flash forward to a couple months ago. I start getting rumors from a few people that he's just mumbling shit about me. And this is when I started going after Ty Rivera. He's like, that's what Patrick will do. He'll build websites about you. TyRiveraComedy.com. And, that's how he does it. Which isn't wrong. That is how he does it. This is true. But, in most of my defense, I'll tell you this. I don't really start shit with people. And I kind of accept people and meet them halfway for what they are and where they're at. I don't really go after you unless you come after me. Ty Rivera is a complete lying psychopath. He is a piece of shit. He is not a funny comic. He's not a creative comic. He doesn't have an intelligent enough bone in his body to weave together the intricacies needed to craft a good joke. He does a lot of shock gay humor, which is baseline 0. It's level 1. It also, gets 0.38%. 38% more laughter and applause, praise and adulation, awards and exposure than it's due, minimum, because we all have a little bit of guilt. But them hot takes, though. Yeah, this guy's a fucking dope. But his catchphrase is catchy.
In the world.
This guy is a fucking idiot. And I'm being generous. Everybody respects him. He's gay. You can't say that about him. He's saucy and angry. And you don't want Ty to not like you. It's like, who gives a shit who Ty likes? You know what I would pay for? A reality show of secretly, candidly filmed moments of things in Ty Rivera's life not going well. Him stubbing his toe on a coffee table, that he's renting from Aaron Rent-A-Center. This is a minority gay guy and pro-Trump. Makes 0 sense. I don't know, man. You don't know. It sounds like you don't know your politics, bro. Yeah, but his catchphrase is catchy. That's the part people keep forgetting. He just has it all together. His podcast is named Unbothered. He can't fucking tell a joke to save his goddamn life. I challenge him, I really do. I challenge him to fucking just come in and talk it and smash it through. Any of these fucking guys, by the way, you're all welcome. Come on here, smash it, talk it through. And they won't. A lot of these guys are just blockers, man. Trey's Mala, piece of shit. Ty Rivera, giant piece of shit. These are not good guys. Butch Bradley, the verdict's out. He's gotten me 0 work here. He's never even reached out about it, really. Now, granted, that's my fault. I travel a lot. I should hit him up. But how welcome do I feel to hit you up when I hear you're talking mad shit about me? So now what do we do? Guess what? I'm not the guy who's going to hide. I'm coming out to shows and clubs. I'm the guy who will sit in the back of the club and just laugh under my breath at how well/bad it's going. No fucks given. People say, Butch Bradley, 40% thumbs up, 60% thumbs down. And guess what? That's where I'm at personally with him right now. We were about 80-20 thumbs up. Thanks for the follows there, lizards. Butch Bradley with me? I don't know, man. I don't know. Also, he has a show at LA Comedy Club. It's like, if you wanted to pay me back in work, you could easily do that as your opener or whatever. You know what I mean? Here's what's stupid. I actually like Butch Bradley. I actually think he's funny. He likes everyone to like him, and he's super personable. I actually think he's really funny, and I wish shit between us had gone differently. I really do, because I think we'd get along and be friends, and I think if I had ever gotten him to come on this show, he would have won you guys over. Like, you guys would have loved Butch. He would have said some shit on here that would have definitely gotten him in trouble. Because we just get drunk and loose. But I really see that parallel world where that almost could have happened. And I don't think he'll ever come in and be a part of that now. Who knows? Maybe one day. Kool-Aid's friends with him. Kool-Aid, convince Butch to come in and sit down. We even do just kind of talk through the past. No blame or anything like that. We just kind of our feelings, say we're sorry to each other, move forward. If he's really about moving forward, we get Butch in here. The fans would love it. People would love that. We donate all the tips to charity. By the way, subscribe to the channel, huh? Alex Ansel. Do we like Alex Ansel? The results for the poll. And are you nervous about this, Alex, before I give you these results? Are you nervous about this? Because you were on this, and I got to go in here and see. I wonder if Alex voted for himself here. Because this is very important. Let's go to the people who said no. Okay. Wow. All right. Okay. Alex Ansel, does the community like you? And these are mostly comics. Okay. A lot of show fans here. Okay. All right. It is, you ready for this? Y'all ready for this? 87% thumbs up for old Kool-Aid. 13% no. 13% not into, they're not drinking the Kool-Aid, as it were. I'll tell you this. Here's what I know about Kool-Aid. A little overweight. I find him to be a little overweight. Steve, how do you say it? How do you spell his name? Steve McAnemy? McAnany? McAnany? McAnamy. CNN. Kool-Aid's a good guy. I've known Kool-Aid since I think 2011. Solid dude. I think Heart of Gold, aka real pussy. But just a sweet, sweet guy. I think he'd do anything for anybody. A little twisted, a little dirty. If I'm a woman, I get why being alone with him is weird. You know, not just because you couldn't help him up if he fell, but like he's a little aggressive sexually. I think he chases that pussy and he doesn't apologize for it. Steve McAnany. McAnany? Help me out with this. Is it possible to have Butch Bradley on the show without all the overdose money being stolen by Kobe Fryer? I don't know how Venmo works. That joke would kill if you guys didn't have Tap to Fap or whatever. McAnally. Okay, Steve McAnally. Now, let's go over this. I met Steve doing, I think, going with Kool-Aid to a show, and then Steve booked me for a show. I've done a few of his shows. Most of his shows are in a barbecue place or a bar. Patrick, the cup with the faded logo looks like it's from Keith and Chemda's studio. Yeah, I gotta get new one. I gotta get a new one. I gotta put them on the rotation. I gotta go through these though. I got thousands of these. We'll get new ones with new logos and stuff. But yeah, the dishwasher definitely eats it up. And I'm not a diva. I don't give a fuck about any of this stuff. Oh no, are my custom logo cups fading? Eat my asshole. Steve McAnally. His wife always comes with him to shows, I think. I've met her. She's very nice. He's very nice. But he looks like Steve McAnally looks like every video game character before you customize it. It's you know what I mean? If you took all the clothes off a Ken doll, and shaved down the nub that's where its dick should be, that's Steve McAnally. No, he does. He looks like one of these pretty boy. He looks like a soldier that's been furloughed. When do we get our discounted all merch? It's gonna have to wait till after the move, man. I'm sorry, this snuck up so fast. I gotta get the fuck out of here. I gotta get moved. We gotta get moved. But he's very nice. Him and his wife are very nice. They do shows. They're not great shows. They're not you know what I mean? God bless his heart. And he's proud of it. He's been running that thing for a year or something. Years. And they're fine. They're fine. I ain't shit. Not years and years he's been running this show. And it's a good place to go up and do it. But man, these shows don't pay anything. I think if you headline them, they probably pay $25, $50. Oh no, I just saw the video doing that thing again. Please don't do that. I can't take that. If our video starts giving out like it did before. It's time to move on to the next one. Okay. Okay, calm down, director. The thing about Steve McAnally is too that he uses for all his promotions and stuff. I think he's from like Salt Lake City, so he's like ex-Mormon type. You know what I mean? Which explains the look. Very clean cut. I imagine he rides a bicycle everywhere. He hashtags everything Team McAnally, which I think is like him and his wife doing the promotions and stuff and running the events. But it's weird. It's like no one else is using that, man. Like we're not getting on board with that. Nobody's getting into Team McAnally. Hashtags. We like you. We'll come to the gigs. You know, don't press it with like, you know, trying to create a brand. Spiro, Kool-Aid. I need help with this one too. What is it? Type it phonetically for me. I like that. The way he does that. Spiros Suvanutris. Hashtag Vegas strong. That's not helpful. Okay, so I met Spiro, I think, years ago at a show. I forgot who he was a couple times, and then I finally, like, it clicks now. Like, I know who Spiro is. I've never really seen him perform that much. Apparently, he's quite, from what I've seen, liked and stuff. But also, I think he's one of these promoters. And I'm sorry, I just don't like if you run a show and are a comic. I automatically think both aren't very good. And I don't mean that as like a total slap in the dick. Spiro Ciavelis. Super nice guy. From what I've seen. Super cool. But I don't know. You know, I don't know. 64% yes. 36% no. Worse than Kool-Aid. More people like Kool-Aid. How could you not like Kool-Aid? That's the thing though, right? Like, how do you not like Kool-Aid? I think we're programmed to really like anything that we feel like we could kill. And Kool-Aid, we feel like we could do that. If not like with brute strength, you know, just over time with heart disease and a steady stream of Cadbury eggs. I like sugar-free Kool-Aid. You would. Who likes sugar-free Kool-Aid? Imagine what that flavor is like. Holy shit bombs. Sugar-free Kool-Aid. Next, Brendan Hahn. I've known Brendan for I want to say 12 years. Funny dude. He had a radio show here in Vegas. I like him. He's always been nice to me when we've talked and hung out. Purple Source Rex. 56% yes. People I like and respect say yes. Let me see who says no. And you got people who didn't vote at all. Really, though, 44% no on Brendan Hahn. What he do to you? We want the stories. Secrets and nobodylikesnames.com. Matt Markman, 67% yes, 33% no's. I like that ratio. I think that's the right dynamic to have a good battle and still win. And let's see who's voting here. Brant Tobler said he hated him. Who's Chris Clark? I gotta know who that guy is. He posts some funny things in his story, but he also seems like a fucking maniac. I might like that, hanging around that kind of a man. And I can't tell, is he black or funny? 33% no, Matt. Get it together, man. Slammy. This guy Slammy, Jack Slammy, he runs quite a few shows in town. So I feel like everything gets judged a little bit on a yeah, I think I might like the Chris Clark guy. He seems okay. Jack Slammy runs a lot of gigs. Again, I think these guys get graded on a curve because comics want gigs. So you don't hear a lot of truth about these guys a lot of times. Kool-Aid says yes. I hope he doesn't mind me leaking that information. Other comics I respect say no. Other comics I respect say yes. Leads us to a Grand Slam score. Grand Slammy score for Jack Slammy of 63%. 37% no. Worse than Matt Markman, if that's possible. Okay, this one's going to be interesting. And maybe we're going to get some mail on this. Maybe we'll get a little drama. Maybe we'll find out what happened. Ryan Bora Bora. Ryan Barassa. People in the chat are saying nobody likes Brant Tobler. No, yes. No, yes. No. Women comics, men comics. A lot of people voting on this one. No. Yes, no. Yes, no. Giving Ryan Barassa, who, let me say, I think I've done a couple shows with. I think I liked him. I think he was funny. I can't remember any of the jokes, but it seems like I remember thinking he was funny and liking him. And he was going to do something. He posted about doing some project. I watch all of you. If you think, like, who the fuck is this guy? I watch all of you. I knew Ty Rivera was a fucking nut before he came after me. And that's why when he came after me, I was like, no. I don't stand by and take a gay bashing. That's a bashing from a gay. Ryan Barassa, 25% thumbs up. 75% thumbs down with a lot of votes on this one. This is concerning. I see a lot of pictures that concern me with this man. I don't know what's going on. And I'm not calling out for a full, Baker acting here. Just saying we should look into it. Wellness check? Anyone? Anyone got a van? Diaz Mackey. Diaz, I've known for probably 14 years. Maybe 12. A lot of rumors swirling around about Diaz. I don't really understand them. I would love some explanation. Something about sexual assault. Some sort of violence. I think he says things like, if you say shit about me, I'll show up and you say it to my face and I'll rearrange your teeth. I know Diaz. I've known Diaz for a long time. I don't think he'll be rearranging my teeth. If there's some allegations of violence, I'd love to know what it is. Straighten it out. Apparently, this community has a lot of sexual assault going on. I'm not sure about it all. I don't know what's going on. Let me tell you what's happened here. Let me look through. People I like and respect saying no. Don't trust that man. I have other people saying yes. More saying no. However, we go to the results. 75% thumbs up for Diaz-Mackey. 25% thumbs down for Diaz-Mackey. Opposite of Ryan Bourassa, who I don't know, but feels harmless at best to me. Maybe at worst. Opposite, though, for him. 75% no, Trey's Mala, no shock here. 20%. 20%, but we had people with less than that. Don't forget. Of course, Ty Rivera. 80% no on Trey's Mala. And let's look through here and see. Person I really like is the only comic I can see that I know who voted for Trey's. Now, I got to tell you something here. It's enough to make me not respect you anymore. I don't care if he's your boy. I don't care if you both got beards. I don't care if you write jokes together while you smoke weed as free breathers, out in the Nevada sun. Or if you cross over to the border of Arizona while you're in between bus tours, dork. But I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. And if you think he's dope, get out of my life. Trace Mellon. This one's crazy. Tricks, I don't know how you say his last name, which is why he doesn't really go by it. Like a lot of these ladies now share. Tricks is a guy I met. We were both doing LA Comedy Club probably 6 years ago. And we went to, we had dinner together, me, him, and his girl. He's Canadian, black guy, pretty much Drake. And, we had dinner, and he's like, oh, you got to come up to Canada. Super nice. The vibe I got, gracious, nice man. Super funny, I think, So he seems like a good guy. 50-50. People not coming out in support. Big name comics here that I know and like. Don't support him. Smaller comics. Open micers. No name comics. From what I can see on this list. Seem to support him. 50-50 on this one. Waldeck. Chris Waldeck, who we've had on the show. Who I like. Is he a weirdo? Absolutely. If you had to share a house with him, would you want to sleep in a bedroom with a lock on a door? Of course. Would you want to make sure your battery was fully charged before you shut your eyes? All day long. 40% yes. 60% no. I don't agree with that. I like Waldeck. I think he's a harmless man. I think he's a little bit on the spectrum, autistic. I think he'd punch you in the face if he said that to his face. But, that's what an autistic boy would do. So you can't really blame him. I like Chris Waldeck. I think he's a good guy. I think he's a little misunderstood. People on here are saying no. But, people on here are like cool people, so I don't know. Shang. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Tyler Jolly. 67% like Tyler Jolly. And, you know, what's really not to like? There's a mustache. He makes drinks. I like that. I like a guy who looks like he knows his way around the deck of a ship and could make me a drink in any century with his facial hair. Adam Dominguez. 71% yes, 29% no. Where do these no's come from? Bigger name comics in town. Several here. Do the no. Smaller comics seem to like Adam. Maybe this is why he's had no success lately. I don't know. I'm just kidding around. I like Adam. My experience with Adam, who I think I met through Kool-Aid, has been nothing but pleasant. I think Adam's funny. And I think he wastes his time. Shang. Big comic here in Vegas. A lot of people, Shang. This is one of the guys who when I'm out working around the country, I see his name on the same posters headlining that I'm on. So this guy leaves town and works. He's not one of these guys who's like at Sonic. 50-50 on this one. Big comics, more well-known comics in town saying no. Make of that what you will. 50-50. Jocelyn Sharp, 100%. Down the line, everybody likes her. And, you know, I got a little bit of the woman curve, Me Too vibe here. A little bit of the hashtag feminista attitude going on here. But 100%. And I got to agree, nothing not to like here. Big sassy woman, you know. It's like Roseanne, but if she was black. Big Irish J, 50-50. Haven't met this guy yet. Seems a little sus to me. Kool-Aid likes him. Kool-Aid says yes. Again, I'm giving away. Some other comics say yes. Mixed bag on this one. Not sure on this one. I'd love to have him on and have a chat. He's a big guy, and I'm down to hang out with anyone who makes me look tinier. Miles Weber. Met Miles 2 years ago. He was featuring for me. I was headlining the Oklahoma City. Is that where? Yeah. He was featuring, and I thought he was very funny. And he was super nice. His fitness regime annoys me. And, yeah, I don't know. Too positive. A little too bubbly, upbeat, Dane Cookie, positive, bubbly on stage, bouncing around and shit. A little too much for me, I'll tell you that. But a nice guy, super nice guy. We got along great. Good shows. Bigger comics say no. They do not like this guy. Most comics say no. They don't like this guy. Some out of it comics seem to be into him. Grand total of this, you're not going to fucking believe this. 72% no. Okay? 72%. So he's not doing something right. And you can stand by that. These are official polls. And in the coming days, we'll be launching a site that tracks every comic in Vegas on what every other comic in Vegas thinks about them. You think I'm joking? I will build it. Patrick, will you really build it? I built a social network in 2008 that was just for cats. It was so popular amongst people listening to this show who got on it, created fake profiles for their fake cats, that real cat owners got confused about the validity of the site, joined it, and took it over. And we all left because it wasn't funny anymore because it was just a site about people and their cats. So I will do it. I will build it. Strap in. I don't have time to build it, but I'll build it. I'll get there. Patrick, shouldn't you put out the Edinburgh album first? Get off my back, Dad. Okay? I got to get up in about 5 hours. You can hear my voice scratching. The weed's done me no favors. But there's a lot of suspicious stuff going on here in Vegas comedy. I'd like to get to the bottom of it. Who's the good guys? Who's the bad guys? Is there even a way to know? Do people trust me? I can't post that poll. You know, if I post that, it's going to be biased. Won't be real. Won't be genuine. I can't trust the results of that. You say I'm great. Feels like I got trolled, you know? Troll rolled. You say I'm awful. Come on. You fucking with me? It's like when you tell me my show's echoing. Get out of here. So we got to figure it out. Guys, I got to pack tomorrow. Half of this room is destroyed. Foam off the wall. What you're seeing in this shot is together. We're probably going to do another show tomorrow. Just a couple quick hits in and out. We have some sweeping up to do. And then you won't see me again for the rest of 2020. You will hear me again. We'll do some audio stuff. No video stuff until the new studio is ready. And the great reveal happens in 2021, January. You'll see it. You'll love it. It's going to be great. God knows I'm spending thousands and thousands of dollars on this. This is, oh God. You know, I don't care what podcast you're listening to. They ain't doing it like I'm doing it. Nobody's thought it through like me. It's not as big of a space as I'd like to have, but it's going to be nice. Kool-Aid reaction video of the new studio. I'd rather not. I'd rather not have them in there. Not sure if it's big enough. Plus with the new custom desk. By the way, I threw away 4 pairs of headphones today. I'm about to throw away like 3 mics, I think. This podcasting desk, this giant desk, anybody want that? Kool-Aid, I tried to get you to come out and visit the new studio. You can't be bothered, you know. Getting Kool-Aid to leave the house, it's not an easy feat. Mostly because he's got to put something over his feet. He loved to just walk around all day with those brontosaurus legs. You know, just squashing grapes. Imagine how much money you could make as a grape stomper. Me too. Especially when them ankles swell up when it's going to rain. Guys, we got to get out of here. Thank you very much. I'd love to know more dirt on the Las Vegas community, honestly. I'd really, really love to get it. So if you can provide it, I would appreciate it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be patient. Okay, moving is hard, but do know this. This is the first time since I left a house that I owned in 2010 in Florida that I'm moving into a house that I own. So I do own this house, and I probably won't be moving for a fucking while. So be a little patient. It will take some time. But January we'll be back. And again, I'm going to try to come in here, do a show for you Sunday. I've got to meet some Guatemalan cleaners. I'm having carpet steam cleaners coming later in the day. And then I got to start running some stuff over, private stuff, giant dildos, sex wedge pillow, a lot of private stuff that I got to like hide in drawers and secret compartments in my closet. I also built a fake bookshelf that opens up to a Scooby-Doo dimension that most people aren't privy to hearing about. Guys, thank you so much for being one of my dad's favorite elves. How do I... Now my whole system is locked up here. There we go. God damn it. Nothing ever works right. Oh, thanks for the congratulations. I didn't mean to be a dick. Thank you all for sticking around. I just it builds up. I'll tell you that. I don't appreciate it one bit. Oh fuck. How do you end something like this, huh? Oh god. All right, guys. I gotta get a little bit of sleep. You're gonna have to bear with me, okay? I love you. I'm sorry. But I've gotta wander the streets and go to Lowe's again probably. So it's not gonna be pretty. Thank you very much for sticking around. We'll do a show tomorrow and we'll all be friends.